Welcome back to Ready or Not Latinas, Here We Come. This is Joanna, and today's topic is gonna be cheating. Dun dun dun. Okay, guys, before we get started, we want to let you guys know that unfortunately Karina will not be making it with us today, but we are missing her very dearly, my sister over there. I love her.
Like, we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Feel better, girl. Feel better.
Yes, and we'll see you in the upcoming episodes.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the cheating topic, which I guess nobody really wants to talk about it.
Yeah,
it's very controversial.
Yeah, and like I was telling you guys, it's a tough cookie to swallow for anybody because no one likes to get fucking and I'm sorry, but cheating on somebody cannot feel the best either. I'm sorry, but I've never cheated or been cheating on, so that's probably why I'm talking like that.
Yeah, like I don't think I can carry that guilt.
That's on your conscience all the time, I feel. Especially if the person's nice. Like, what if the person's so nice to you and you just go back? No. Oh my goodness.
All right, so I did my research, and pretty much what I found out that men obviously are more likely to cheat than women.
We know. The girls are way more loyal over here.
For real. And then it turns out that adult men that grew up on in broken homes and were less likely to be religious, they're more likely to cheat on
their spouse.
Partner,
wow. You see, and like that, like you said, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you grow up and you see a certain relationship, and then you're always like, oh, then that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, because you look at your parents. If your parents didn't have a good relationship, you pick up from that.
And you're like, oh wait, commitment is too much.
Yeah. And I feel like even though you're like awoken up and you see your parents have it, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna have that relationship.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Subconsciously you turn into that same relationship
without knowing.
Yeah, it's like, how did you get there if you knew that's not the relationship like, you want?
You know damn well you didn't want to go down that road.
Yeah, it's just so weird, huh?
Yeah. So, and then 20% men actually, I guess, confess to having had sex outside the marriage. 20%. And then women are 13%, so we're right behind.
Yeah, we're right behind.
Yeah.
So we're not that innocent. We're not that innocent.
And this is in general. It was not broken down into Hispanic or Latinos. This is just general. So then I went into this website, se llama Grupo de Diarios América. They did an online survey with 13,000 participants.
That's a lot of people.
For real. And okay, so from this one, 63% cheated on their partner at least once. 63 out of the 13,000.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Could be anybody.
Yeah, for real. And then Colombians are leading at a higher percentage.
And los colombianos, who would have known?
Hey, but we're not putting nobody out there. These are
just facts, guys. Yeah, we love our Colombianos.
So if you have a Colombiano who's not religious, he's cheating on you 100%.
Most likely. You might want to check the phone, girl.
Yeah. So then I was like curious. I wanted to know, who are they cheating with, right? Yeah. And that's the number one question.
Yeah.
Like, who are they cheating? Like, where do you have this time to cheat? Well, 23% of them cheat with strangers.
You see, so just randos, hookups and things like that.
And then
that's creepy.
Yeah, dude. And then 40% with friends. And to tell you the truth, so it was between stranger, friends, ex-lovers, and co-workers. And the friend is the higher percentage because after the friends is the co-worker at 35.
You see, because they're so like, I feel like once you enter a job, that person can easily become your friend right away.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Haven't you heard like when people say, "Oh, that's my work husband. That's my work wife."
I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I would not.
I'm like, girl,
that's
you
cheating.
got one wife, one husband, that's it. One girlfriend, one boyfriend, that's it. You don't have no coworker friend or nothing.
I'm sorry, I can't. Even friends, I can't do friends. Like, unless you're a family friend, then maybe. And that's even maybe.
No, but I don't think it's that how it works. I'm talking about, this is how I imagine it, and like, I could be wrong. When you say friends, I imagine like your friend. Like your friend, let's say you're out kicking it with your friends and your man, and everybody gets drunk, and then all of a sudden you pass out, and then it turns out that your man is hooked up with your friend.
You're so right.
Because they were drunk or whatever. Because they had that sexual tension, and we were drunk.
And that does happen. I've seen multiple.
So that's when you say friends. That's how I imagine it. Not
their friends. Gotcha. But there are guys that like to have girls that are friends, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not messing with that shit. Like, you ain't like,
none of that here.
And maybe that's still a toxic side of me that I still haven't.
Yeah.
You know, but at this moment I'm like, no, girl.
Es que no mira cada cosa. Like, girl, TikTok got me put.
Funny things in your head.
The things that you hear on there, I'm just like, oh my god.
Sí, te deja pensando. All right, so that's the who are they cheating with, the why. Now, 44% of them say they just do it because they want more sex.
Wow, they're needy, motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
And then 40% of them, they just want different variety, like, you know.
They just want to try all the flavors in the
but we're talking about men and women, or this is just men?
Okay, so this is men, and now the women, I think they have more of a deeper connection as to why they cheat, because 40% of them say they just want emotional attention.
The husband don't be paying attention. That's the thing.
Husband
I feel or wife,
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the 33% of women, they say just want to feel desire.
Oh, ves, they're missing that fiery. They're missing that fire in their relationship. So I feel like that's really deep.
Yeah, and 11% say it's because of revenge.
Because revenge.
Because you can't tell me. If someone cheated on me ever, that would be the first thing I'm think of. I'm gonna cheat on you right back. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think I would. Ojo por ojo. Yeah, definitely. I just, it would hurt. It would probably be weird, but I just want to hurt you the way you hurt me.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's sad. But, and then, okay, so guys, check it out. Anybody who's listening, if you're in the following states, Michigan, and you are married, you can actually get life sentence for adultery.
What? No way.
Up to life sentence.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel that that's
crime?
That it's a crime?
I feel good about it.
I feel like it's a bit much, because you know, like, everybody should live their own life, but at the same time, like, if you're married and you're in a, let's say yo tengo mi pareja de like 30-40 years, and I have, I don't know, kids with this person, and I'm thinking this is my forever person, and he cheats on me. Of course you need to go to jail for this, because we have a commitment towards each other, and you do some stupid shit like that, like,
like I said, men don't
I'm
think
calling
about
the
that.
cops.
Men just want the sex and the sex.
They don't
like,
think about that. I feel like piensan más con la cola que con la cabeza.
For real. Yep. And then if you live in Wisconsin, it's a class 1 felony.
Oh, what?
That's a felon. They're gonna become a felon.
In Michigan, you can die. You can be in jail forever. Oh no,
life sentence.
Life sentence.
Oh my goodness. So it's a serious thing. It's because like, I feel like all the states up north, like, they're really traditional people. Yeah. Very traditional. So I think in marriages, that's fair.
I feel like marriages have been long.
Yes.
You know.
And then Maryland, you just get a $10 fine.
Oh, $10. Girl, I was like, shit. I'm just kidding.
I'll be like, I'm calling the cops. You have to pay $10.
Just to fuck with them.
I'll be like, and I have receipts, so it's $10 for every time I caught a text. I'm just kidding.
Yes, dude.
That's
so pretty
crazy.
much, it is crazy, and it all comes down to that women. Oh, and then women consider, because it also was telling me, like, what do women consider cheating?
Oh, yeah.
That's very good questions.
And pretty much, I guess the less, I don't know how to put it, but they consider cheating if you're having an emotional affair.
I think those are the biggest.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I don't care
really
if you had sex. Well, if you have sex, yes, obviously that's cheating for sure.
Yeah,
of course.
But if you had that emotional connection, attachment, girl, I'm throwing everything out the fucking window.
Like, I'm burning.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's way more personal, and way more deep.
You know,
for you to have that connection with somebody else.
Any part of it, even sex, is very, very.
Yeah, kind of. But I feel like when you have a connection with someone, that is deep. I'm sorry, you can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, that's that like you're in love with that person.
Literally, it's almost like you're doing everything with this person. Like it's like soul ties, kind of like. You know what I mean? So I feel like if my partner was to ever told me like, I feel connected to this person more than you. Oh my god, that would be it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that would break my world, and I probably wouldn't have revenge. But you would forgive a cheating? Yeah, that's cheating.
Would you forgive a cheating?
If they have that emotional.
Yeah, if they didn't have.
If they did it, and it was just no, sorry. Then that's when I would have revenge. That's when I would have revenge cheating. But if it's like even
if he didn't know that you had revenge cheating, you were cheating. Or would you tell him I cheated on you?
Yeah, I want to make him hurt. I want to see his face when he feels that. Just kidding.
No, she's savage.
Yeah.
But I say this now. I've never been cheated on.
No, pero creo que uno nunca sabe.
¿Cómo vas a? Por eso digo, I say this now, but that might not be true.
Which, I feel like it's que nobody sees it coming. Like you feel like unless obviously your relationship is going on the rocks, and then you know you see it going down, then you kind of it shouldn't surprise you. But si te tienen like, I'm in love, and then they cheat, that's when you know te pega más fuerte.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. Like I understand that. I don't know.
It's just a hard topic to explain, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like I said, everyone has different opinions and like different.
Not just opinions, pero como like. It's feelings. It's like it's your opinion, pero más como tu sentimiento.
And what can really get you to that point, and what really pushes your buttons? Because that is so true.
Yeah, because it's a different level of buttons. Because they can like. Te puede volver loca.
Yeah, okay, like for example, guys, how do you guys feel about your significant other liking girls' pictures on Instagram, any social media, you know, anything like that? Facebook, girl. I know that maybe on Facebook.
Mira, I feel like if it's a completely stranger.
Yes, stranger, like
know
you.
Yeah, he's not able to reach her like in person. I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
But it turns out like. I know like famous people, famous TikTokers.
That's understood. That's same.
Like that's fine. But if it comes to like a person in town that we both know, and you're contacting her and giving likes, that's when I'm like,
that's when I'm like, come here, give me your phone.
You're grounded.
Like, you're grounded. I was like, on your phone.
Yeah, I think you're right. I agree with you. Like, if people that they don't know, like, it's just like whatever.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have been a little toxic in that way where I'm like, even the Instagram girls, I'm like, I don't want to see your name under their thing. Like, I don't want to see your name pop up.
You don't want to see, because it tells you,
it tells you right there, like, and your boyfriend's name is right there, like this picture.
That means like that he's way up there.
Yeah, sometimes, not now, not anymore, but in the beginning, in the beginning of the relationship, I would say when you're insecure, it does take a toll on your relationship. No, I feel like most of it is insecurity because. But not insecurity in yourself. Insecurity in the relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
Porque this is what I've always thought of. Porque yo digo, if the man hypes you up, he's there, he assures you you're the one, there's no insecurity, no doubt at all.
Exactly.
But if you have a man that purposely puts you down,
don't appreciate what you do,
and then takes the time to like a picture of another girl,
that's fucked up right there. That I can.
But in this, and I would say, if your man ain't helping you up, maybe you need a new man.
Period.
For real. And like us women, we need to get hyped up
way more often than we do, because we make this world go round. Who gave birth to all the humans? Women. Like, who gave birth to all the humans? Like, if one single person did it, I'm so dead. No, okay. What about I have asked you guys this a little earlier. How do you guys feel about OnlyFans? For those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is,
which I didn't.
Yeah, which I was a little shocked. But not a lot of people know. Yeah. OnlyFans is actually a website where, you know, you're able to upload pictures of whatever you might, you know, people like, and it's a real career. People make it a real career. Yeah. And it's based off subscriptions. So say, what if you found subscriptions, and it's money. They have to pay money to see these pictures.
I would be mad. Not because you're looking at bitches' pictures, but because you're wasting my money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, if your money is my money.
Together, living together.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
But, okay, so I was thinking after Joanna told me this, I'm like, let me check in with my partner. Maybe he would want me to get my toes done and put my feet out there. Hey, it's money for all of us.
Like, you want to pay for a subscription?
And let me tell you guys.
And I'll show you my quota.
Let me tell you. People with, like, their partners, they do it with their partners. Wow. Yeah. So they even spice things up. Yes. So, trust me, there is couples that do OnlyFans. Yeah, it's actually cool, like pretty cool to me, at least. Like that you guys can do that and make a living off of that.
Like, hey babe, you checking in today?
I mean, it doesn't even have to be pornography. I heard.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It could be anything. Just spicy pictures. Yeah, spicy pictures of you. But to me, OnlyFans, it's the money. Like, it's the same as PORN, same thing. But I feel like the money makes it 10 times worse, because why are you gonna pay money to see this person? You know?
Yeah.
All right, we have a few more questions I want to ask you girls.
Okay, go ahead.
We give these opinions.
Trying to put us in the hot seat.
Yes, I want to hear what you guys think. So, what are you guys? So, is looking considered cheating for you guys? Meaning, like, your significant other is, looks at somebody in public, anywhere, at the tienda, la comida, la playa, bikini.
I'll take it. Okay. First of all, let me just put it out there. I've never been the type of woman that looks at a man and be like,
like lust over somebody and like, oh my god, like I wonder what he's like, you know?
Yeah, like, I've never been like that. Like, I could look at a guy and I'm like,
have you done it with a famous person?
No.
Like, no.
Like,
he's
like, you don't fantasize.
Okay, shut up. Already, the guy from Good Girls. Rio.
Girl, let me take a bath.
Okay,
She's like, once I hear his voice, I'm down.
Yes, because of the boys.
Yeah. It's just his character. It's not just his looks, but his character. Yeah. The bad guy, like with the necktie and everything.
All the girls love some bad boys.
But when it comes to, like, me walking down the street and seeing a man, I'm not like, oh, he's hot, and let me look at his butt. Nothing like that. Never. I don't know why. But let me tell you, there was this situation. We were at the beach, right? And then my significant other, you know, I was driving, he was in a passenger, and then there was this girl with a huge ass, right? Oh. He's like, oh, look at that. And I'm like, look at what?
Said it out loud. Shut the heck up.
Yes. And I'm like, look at what? And he saw, I guess he saw my face expression. I don't know if he was playing around or I don't know. But he's like, oh, isn't that Gucci? Like, she had like this little cover up over.
Oh my goodness. He tried to play it off.
Be like, ¿tú qué sabes de Gucci? Yeah, no, I was like, okay, all right. So we got to the beach, and there was this man. Like I said, I've never been turned on. Like, I can see the like muscles and everything.
And you won't be like, oh my god,
I'm not or anything. So this man comes up, and I'm like, look at that. That might be Versace or something.
Just to throw it back.
And then, like, I don't know if he got upset or he just took it playing around, but he laughed it off. But I feel like he kind of did get a little bit hurt,
a little salty.
But it's like, how you gonna disrespect me?
And how do you like it when it's done back to you?
Yeah,
exactly.
And so now he'll think twice.
Not even that. I'm pretty sure he saw your face initially when he said it. So he's like, oh no, that's not the right time. Let me not do it.
And it's things like that. And I'm pretty sure, like, he's gotten me back on some stuff, but like I said, it's like not related to that.
It's not really that.
Like, that's how we are.
Of course. It's just, and I was telling you guys the same thing. I feel like for me, unless it's like with bad intentions, like when you're like, oh, you know that I can see you. Yeah. But if we're playing around, like, oh yeah, do you think her butt's real? Like that's funny. Like you know, and I take it humorously, and we'll look at girls' butts. Yeah. But other than that, like if I see you and you're being disrespectful, like in my face, that's when you're like, wait.
Well, I've been in my relationship too long. I feel like in the beginning, of course, I'd be like, what the hell? Like
everybody,
you know, and it would be an argument, even though he could swear to God he wasn't, but I am not stupid, you know.
Like I was not born yesterday.
Yeah, we've been together for so long that it doesn't bother me anymore. No. Like
that's good.
I go home with my husband if he wants to look, like it's fine. Like I don't see it offensive anymore.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, he in your bed.
Yeah. Not just that, but it's just like I don't know if it's también que like I'm okay with my body. Like I know I'm a little fatty, but I'm okay with it.
Girl, you look good.
But I'm okay with it. Like I'm insecure. Yeah. Obviously, you know, like there's certain body parts that I'm like, oh. Yeah. But like I'm okay. Like I'm happy of how I look. Like I'm not like, oh, you know, I don't know what it is. Like I guess I've been like this my whole life.
But that's good, sister, because you're not like always seeking validation.
And I'm like, if that girl's hot, I will look too.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not lesbian or anything, but you know, I can appreciate a good butt.
Like appreciate a good butt.
Of course. So I think just it doesn't bother me anymore. Maybe in the beginning, hell yeah.
Let me just make it clear. Yeah, I'm the same way. It doesn't bother me. But if you're gonna
just that way that you look.
That's what like really ticked me off. But usually like he can look and I'm like, okay, he's looking.
And you kind of just.
But like, you know, and I've noticed that he also does it like respectfully, because he'll look at and I can tell because I'm not an idiot. Yeah. But like he'll like despistar que lo está haciendo.
Oh, okay. Like
which is like kind of like it's still disrespectful, but in a like he's not like in my face like, oh yeah, looking at her, because I've seen men
my God, that's what I mean.
Wives are right next to them and they're like.
And let me tell you guys, I had a situation like that happen to me. I was actually at the airport, and then like a husband and his wife were right in front of us, and he starts speaking to like a whole another lady in line and leaves his wife completely, like, you know. And I've seen that happen, but usually the wife and the husband, you know, they interact with the, like, you know. No, this guy literally left his wife like all by herself, lingering, and he started having this whole conversation. And I'm sorry, but for me that's disrespectful. You don't but you better like acknowledge that.
I get you, but when that happens, like if I've seen it happen, I woke up, I'm like, okay, let me walk.
Like, you're not gonna let him like seclude me like that. Like, you know,
but I'm very chill about it.
We're all gonna talk to her.
You're gonna be like a little slick with it.
When I wanna like get like a little, you know, juice in, I'll be like, oh, cause my husband's like sometimes like, oh, you're too nice to that cash register. Like,
you're like, I don't like the friendliness.
Did you see how like? And I would be like, why do you gotta talk to her like that?
No, but
porque si hay unas mamonas, like I'm just like,
no, sí, hay unas mamonas que se pasan, and I'm
hasta
like,
le tocan la mano para dar el cambio, y yo cuando estoy así hasta le hago así como que ni para tocarlos.
I'm like COVID 6 feet.
Not just that, but I feel like it's weird to touch people, like you don't know.
And it's weird that you saw it and like you're right there.
I'm right there, y les vale. You know what?
Ahora tiene vale pepino. Be like COVID.
And guys, I do want to put a disclaimer. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the mic, but I did get braces, so it sound when I talk, it could sound a little.
You can sound yourself.
Yes, I can hear it. But okay. Next question. Last question. I'm still getting used to it. Last question. Do you guys mind if you have your significant other's passwords, Instagram, all that good stuff? Because let me tell you guys, there's apps out there. I don't know if you guys know, but there's apps out there yeah, girl, let me put you guys on the tea.
Okay, what?
There's apps out there that lock up your own apps, if that makes any sense. Meaning you're
like hide your stuff.
Yes. What? And not only that, girls, but you can also, for example, Instagram, you'll put it on the app, and the app will tell you, okay, you want a password for this app? Yes. So then whenever you click on the app, you need a password for it.
Oh, yeah.
So they lock up your apps, como por decir.
Yeah, I remember. I've had people que they want me to fix their stuff, but they have like a lock for every app.
Every little thing. Yes.
They have a lock for messages. They'll have a lock for calls. Like I'm like,
what?
Yes, girl. It's serious.
No, I've even heard they have apps to disguise
phone numbers, where you can go on an app and then you put the phone number of the person, and then it gives you a fake phone number on your call log. Girl.
You better not be giving that app name out here.
Well, we're not.
No, like,
what is it called? We're not
now you
getting the cheaters.
You can like, let's say you don't want your significant other to know that you have, let's say, I don't know,
WhatsApp.
Cheating. You can disguise it as a calculator, as a settings, as anything.
Yes, girl. Even like the Bumble and all that Tinder, you can disguise all that.
No. This is why there's more cheating now.
Yeah, of course. Phones are crazy.
Dating apps have become the new way people find people cheating. Let me tell you, girl.
Not just that. I heard you can text each other through notes.
What?
If I want to send you a secret through my notes, I can like put you in my notes, and we can lock it too.
Oh no!
We can
my
lock
God,
it.
you're scaring me, girl. Now I gotta go check my notes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can text each other secret stuff through notes.
Tengo el hocico abierto because I'm like, what?
Yes, girl. I saw it on TikTok, and they show you how to do everything, how to hide everything, how to do this, how to do that.
But if it comes to that point, just get divorced or
separate. For sure. Why even go through all that trouble? But hey, people do. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys find it important for you to have your significant other's passwords? Or no?
No, like I don't care. Mm-hmm. Like I'm to the point where if you're gonna hide it, eventually I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because everything always comes out.
Yeah, regardless.
Definitely.
Like,
plus, I feel like we all have a little FBI agent inside of us.
Oh yeah, we're not leaving unless
we have a little. ¿Cómo es it? The intuition.
Yeah.
Or something, I feel like we will go all FBI and we will find what
girl, I connect dots. I'm like, oh, let me go. Oh, and this date. Oh
yeah, just send it for sure.
I've seen this picture before. Why did I see it?
No, I go back to pictures, compare fucking pictures, shoes.
How many times did he wear the shoe? I'm just kidding.
No, I'm really good at that.
Hey, but that's good because nothing gets past you, and you know what's going on at all times.
And that's what I always say. Si yo te estoy preguntando ya, it's because I already know.
Oh,
and I just want to know what's your fucking answer.
And what are you gonna say? Yeah.
And it goes with my friends and my relationship. It's like I already know.
Si yo te pregunté es porque ya sé y quiero que me digas la verdad, o aquí voy a mirar tu loyalty, like
like where do you stand?
Loyalty, exactly.
O like me vas a querer, porque eso es lo que creo que a mí me daría coraje, que me miran la cara de pendeja más que nada. Do you think I'm that dumb? Do you think I'm that naive?
Exactly.
Like, okay,
que te quieren ver la cara.
Creo que and I feel like it even gives you more that edge, like why? Why would you do that?
Of course. And it's just like, I don't know. Well, me, I do have passwords, but because I create the social media.
Oh, okay.
He's lazy.
Yeah,
and like open this for me.
And you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't write it down, but I know it.
Yeah,
so if he ever changed it, well, then he changed it. You know, like I think back then when I was younger, a little bit more
used to matter a little bit. Yeah.
You would be like, more up on why.
You change your password? How could you?
And I don't mind him having mine either. And I don't mind him having mine either, or him like going through my stuff.
Yeah, I would say I agree. I would say it's like, how do you say, same, like 50-50, like yes it matters, and then no it doesn't, because trust has to be there. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. For like that's number one. So I feel like if you feel the need to have their passwords, it's for a reason. And then as opposed to like having it already, that's just your relationship, you know. So it shouldn't be like, why don't I have your passwords? Like I wonder why. No, I can't do that. But if you're like, asking me like, look, like who's liking, like, you know, who's liking your picture or whatever, I'm gonna show you. If I don't have nothing to hide, I'm gonna show you. And that's the number one thing with me and my partner. We know each other's passwords, but do we go on each other's stuff? No.
Yeah.
Never. You will never trust. Yeah, and you will never find us being like, oh my god, who did you text today? Let me see. No, none of that.
Yeah, that's too tiring.
Never. And that's what I mean. Like, if you feel the need to have the password, it's for a reason. Yeah. I think. But it's good to have it. It's good to have it. Just in case.
If you don't have it, it's fine. But let me have it.
And he's like, how much do you love me? Give me your password.
Right? Let me see.
Let me keep you on check.
Yep. But we do also want to share. Sorry. Go ahead.
One more thing before we change. But I think if whoever's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat regardless. Even if you have passports, you don't have passports. Even if you're stuck by the hip. Like if a person wants to cheat, they're gonna cheat.
And I feel like the intention when you cheat is the same thing, sex.
For sure. And I feel like either if it's because of emotion, if it's because you want to feel desire.
You can be in the next room when they're gonna be cheating.
Exactly.
So
like the person que es así va a ser siempre así. Like no importa cuántas passwords tengas, like they're gonna be like that.
Y nomás te vas a joder la mente tú misma. You're gonna
trying to figure out why, why me.
Exactly. Just for nothing, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna hurt your own self. They already did it. They already had their little fun or whatever.
For sure. Definitely. So I don't know. I just feel like if they're gonna cheat on me and no me doy cuenta, me voy a dar cuenta un día, aunque sea de aquí a 3 años. Me voy a enterar, and like whatever I decide to do in that moment, you know, it's on me, you know. And it's on the person because they're living a lie at the end of the day. So that's what I wanted to say.
It is what it is, huh?
It is. Okay, guys, so now we wanted to get a little bit insight from you guys. So we put this, it was like a Q&A on Instagram, Facebook, just to let to ask you guys what was your cheating experiences either way. So we got 2 from Instagram and 1 from Facebook. So we're gonna go for the first one. The first one says, "Oh gosh, for me it was a roller coaster of emotions. Sucks, but you grow as a person too."
That is very accurate. I feel like if anything, that's when you do the most growing. Is when you're like your life. How do I say it? My significant other always tells me this, and I always take it like all the time because I do think about it. When you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. So I feel like once you're down and you feel so down, the only way is to fucking grow and learn
and
from
anything.
it.
I mean anything in life, but I feel like
cheating. I'm sorry, cheating really does take a toll on somebody's mental health.
It can like make you stronger or break you, because I feel like a lot of people, or maybe it breaks you at first and then you grow. I don't know. But definitely
I think it does.
It is a what you do, because for sure.
Yeah, I can say that for sure. Like it does break you, and then it makes you you question yourself. You know, like, exactly like you said, Joanna. Like you're like.
Why? And exactly. And I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, you know, when someone cheats on you, you're like, dang, like, is there something wrong with me? Now you start doubting yourself. That you're like, girl, no, it's not you. It's the man. He don't know what he got. That's the one thing. I feel like women should always, like, how do I say, appreciate themselves, because literally we are goddesses, guys, literally.
I mean, come on, we are, and I think to every woman. And if I feel like if that partner that you had did not take the time to be like, okay, maybe I don't love this person, and like let you go, and then go and be a hoe, then there is something wrong with that person and not you.
And I'm sorry, but if you're not like letting at least the person know, like, I don't find interest in you, you're hurting them 10 times more.
No, but I feel like, I don't know, like, it's so hard to look, because I've never cheated on somebody, like, I've never, but también yo digo, there could be that thing where, oh, no lo puedo dejar, or I don't know, like, I always, como yo soy bien optimista acá, me gusta ver los dos lados de la gente, you know, like, también, like, I don't know, maybe there is something wrong there.
Maybe you are the problem.
Maybe, you know, you hit rock bottom, and you did it when you were at your worst. You were depressed, and
and you know, guys, we are talking from the woman's perspective. But hey, there is instances.
If we have guy listeners, listen up, because it's gonna help.
But it's not to say that, you know, women don't cheat, because women do cheat.
We do. And it's just like, and if you do cheat, like, look at yourself and see, like, what is wrong, like, why are you cheating, or why not just leave that person, you know? But okay, so our second one was you cheat, I cheat.
Es lo mismo que dijo Joanna.
That sounds fun, and let me tell you, I say it sounds fun but not like
not
for the one that's getting cheated on.
Not for the one that's getting cheated on. But what I mean by that is like it must feel some type of okay, like even good for you to be like, you know what, I did the same to you and it don't even hurt. Like I'm sorry. There's a little part of me that thinks that way.
Esto es como para las mujeres que son bien empowering, como que les vale verga.
Oh my god,
it came to the point where maybe they had enough.
You know what?
I feel like, let me take it out.
Let
me do it.
Be like, okay,
that's some chingona shit right there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, that takes balls.
And what? So the viewer or the listener, my bad. They mentioned that they cheated for cheating.
Huh?
They cheated on their partner.
No, it just says you cheat, I cheat. It can just be the way they think. It can be they cheated. She just wanted to let y'all know.
Yes,
that
we think the same on this side, girl. Period.
Be like, si tú lo
girl or man.
Oh yeah, or man.
These are anonymous.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, like yo siento que like it would sound fun, but at the same time, like I would feel myself, I would be too devastated.
Of course, there's always that little part, and something like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's always that little part where you're like, it's not really worth all my time and to sweat it.
Yeah.
Pero like, I feel like that's a real woman shit. For sure. Okay, so the last one is a little bit long.
Last but not least.
Yeah, we saved the juiciest for last, because let me tell you, this is juicy. When I saw it, when I read it, I was shook.
Is this what we've been waiting for them?
Right?
Anonymous. Okay, it says, I have a childhood friend. Oh, no. I started wrong. It says, married for 8 years, but I have a childhood friend who I've had a deep feelings for. Sorry. And we recently started sexting, and I don't regret it. Ooh, they said I don't regret it.
Dang.
Yeah. And that's real, because hey, when someone does something, they really mean it. They're not gonna regret it. They're gonna do it with the intent. But you need to get it together. You need to get it together. Either it's you're really gonna pursue your male, friend, or no, it doesn't have to be male. It could be a girl. Your childhood friend. Your childhood friend, or leave your significant other. Either pursue one person or leave them.
But it comes back to the statistics that I looked into. That when women they do it because they want to feel desired.
Exactly.
So it has a lot
to do, because sexting. For me, sexting is kind of like fiery, emotional. Yeah, like, and not even that, but that's deep. Yeah, and it's
it's deep
to me. Yeah, I think. Trust me, girl. I done it, and it is.
Trust me, girl.
I'm telling you, like, I don't know. To me, that's like another level. Like, damn, like the fact that this person probably longs that, probably misses it. Come on, 10-year relationship.
If they said that they have a deep feelings, but it's hard.
They've known each other, so there's that feeling of growing up together. Evolving to adulthood. So they have a lot of connection
and history.
Yeah. So that is
hard. Tough. And then their marriage is also like 10 years. So
8 years.
Oh, 8 years. Sorry.
8 years. Oh, wow. Yeah, like 8 years. That sounds like a lot.
But like I said, it's probably because she's seeking something else.
Yeah, probably.
It's like I'm not gonna say all marriages are this way, but marriages do get boring sometimes.
I'm guessing
because people are always like, let's spice it up. Maybe let's spice it up.
Yeah, but hopefully it works for the best.
Yes, and hopefully your childhood friend, bring him over to your house and introduce him to the. I'm just kidding. And be like, you could get something good out of this three-way. I'm just kidding.
A three-way.
I'm just saying she could have the best of both worlds, or him or they.
Or she could just because I feel like if you're starting to sex, like maybe you should leave your 8-year marriage.
Like I said, that is another like next level stuff. So
what do you think? Do you think she should leave her husband?
Or you think it's just for the fun and games?
I think,
but she has deep feelings. That's for the childhood friend.
Yeah, but I think with it, the deep feelings comes from because, like I said, it's like y'all known each other for so long.
I wish I could know more of the story so I can be like, what if the childhood friend, the one she or he is texting, doesn't have the same feelings for them?
Exactly. Like, what's the other side?
Yeah, like what's going on?
What if she is putting everything at risk?
Yeah, they can be putting everything at risk, and the other person's like, oh no, I was just doing this for fun.
Exactly.
Like, I just
see, because it comes back to the women doesn't. But the men does it.
What are they there for?
They just want variety.
Yeah.
So how is this? First of all, I want to know if this is a man and a woman.
I'm trying to know the rest of the cheese man. This was a little juicy. I need some more info.
I'm telling you, we saved the best for last.
So we're gonna keep doing these, guys. Yeah, we love these. These were some
like it really shocked me when I read
it. Does.
Yeah,
it does. It gets you thinking like, damn.
Yeah,
there's a lot of situations out there.
People live different situations. But yeah, guys. So if you guys wanna send us your stories, remember it's anonymous. We were not gonna say who you are.
Nope.
And yeah, just let us know. Be part of our podcast. We would love to have more interaction with you guys.
Definitely.
It's so much fun.
For sure. Alrighty, guys, so we are at the end of this episode, but before we go, we just want to do a little shout out to
a couple shout outs.
A couple shout outs to some of our listeners or supporters. You know, like right away after we posted that we were we had started this
podcast.
That we had started a podcast. They jumped in and started sharing.
Which we thank you guys so much. We would not trust me. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Just supporting our little dream. We're trying to make it out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We're trying to make it out the trenches. So please,
and we have so much fun. I feel like we have so much fun.
Yes.
I do. Yeah, I feel like this is our little goal. You know, our little, just our little thing that we have.
Our project. I like to call it our project.
Yeah. So thank you so much for supporting us and liking our stuff and sharing.
Exactly. Share. So
and rate.
And rate. So one of them is give me a second. So the first one, her username is J_Ale1013. Jessica, thank you.
Woo woo woo.
She started following us right away.
We love you. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the second one was her username is Nina AX Sanchez _. Yep. So she right away she shared. I shared it on Facebook and she shared her pages. She went on Instagram, started sharing, and started following and everything. So
yes, thank you so much
for your support. Thank you.
Yeah, and one last shout out of today va a ser para Liz Garcia. As well, she always shares our posts. Yeah. So thank you so much, Liz.
We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were, I think, these three.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
From the first episode we put out.
They went and shared and followed.
Ni siquiera they probably didn't even listen to it.
But the fact that they
probably haven't even listened to it. Yeah. But, they keep on sharing, following, liking our content.
Yes, and helping us grow our, our audience. And, thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
For sure. So, once again, we're at the end of the episode. And we love y'all.
Yes, thank you so much for listening to us. I don't know if we get boring for you guys, but I hope not. I hope that
this episode was juicy.
Yes,
for
so
real.
Please
We had a lot of info.
Enjoy it and read it.
And if you have any comments, just let us know on our Instagram. Send us an email. Send us go on our TikTok comments. Go on anything that you want to let us know. You can just let us know.
For sure.
So this is Jessica,
Joanna,
Yessie,
and this was
Ready or Not, Latinas, here we come.